Vince Vintage, breakdown of a Wikipedia. Okay, I'll watch this. All right. It's only 4 minutes long, though.
Today I'm going to tell you about the Wikipedia admin that put...
What's that intro?
Today I'm going to tell you about the
Nice.
Wikipedia admin that put over
It's the equivalent of like me when I'm trying to like fill up space in my essay, so I'll just like talk about nonsense.
80,000 pages dedicated to his favorite topic, titties, and the subsequent trial that took place.
The titty trial.
2015,
The titty
an
trial.
anonymous. So to get some background on this, you've always heard from your teachers, don't use Wikipedia as a reliable source. They know that, and they have a two-step process. Anything that gets posted by you or me would have to get approved by a higher power.
Thank you, Chadman,
if
for
you're an
this
admin.
gifted.
See, admin, it's a rare field. There's only 1,100 on the site, and they're all volunteers, and they're highly respected within the community. And that's what Neelix was. See, Neelix wasn't your
Oh, they have Wikipedia merch. Wikipedia ambassador. That actually has less respect than like Reddit ambassador. Actually, no, it doesn't. No, it has more respect. Does more respect. Wikipedia's clutched me a lot, like during exams when I was younger.
See, Neelix wasn't your average admin. This guy had been there for over...
One thing I used to do was like copy paste Wikipedia articles for exams, like essays, and then use a program that would just change the wording, like the connectives and the nouns and stuff.
over 9 years. He had
It would change the adjectives and stuff just to like make it out like it wasn't completely copy pasted.
made over 180,000 edits by himself
Monka.
and over 5,000
Imagine doing 180,000 edits unpaid and all you got out of it was a hoodie that said Wikipedia ambassador. Like, no wonder they do that thing yearly where they ask you for like money. That's the same price as a cup of coffee. I'm not surprised now.
So this guy was one of the top dogs in the Wikipedia community. So when you have these allegations that your top dog is putting
Thank you,
links
Alien Beam and Joseph, for the
pages
sub.
about boobies all around, that's a serious allegation. So when anything like this
I mean, he just like he's a
comes
a
up, the
breast man. There's
Wikipedia
nothing wrong with
Foundation
that.
will hold
There's
a
so many worse
tribunal
things you
where
can be
all the
into.
other- if I
You
type
want to
in the
talk
word
lol? No,
UK,
that's
it's
literally the
gonna
point I'm
redirect
making,
me
idiot.
to
Like I'm
United
literally
Kingdom. So
saying there are
Neelix
worse
was doing
things.
this, going to-
Listeners redirected from anti-trousers.
slowly
I
got
love
weirder
humans,
and weirder.
man.
Like, for
Oh
the word
god, I
mammogram,
love our
we
species
had
so much
imaging of a
sometimes.
imaging
I
of
really
boobies
do.
hid-
Inflaming breasts, lousy grammar. Like that's the main concern there. That is the Wikipedia mindset. That is the main concern, that it's lousy grammar.
So with how many fraudulent redirects there were, I mean, we're talking 80,000 of these things. Neelix had made with the
80,000. I would just give him an award. I would give him an award. Like 80,000 different interpretations of the word like titted. That is amazing.
word booby or titty. People thought he had to have been hacked. There's just no way he could have done something like this. Or he had some kind of bot, or the hacker had a bot.
I keep seeing these theories that there are people like that are planted in society, people like this that are that stupid. They're like, it's almost like, you know, the East trying to destroy the West, like destroy Western civilization by making people stupid. And it's like, no, they don't have to do that. There are people naturally this stupid.
It just had to be that. So they went to his house. People that knew him in real life went and spoke to him. And he simply denied that. He said, my account hasn't been hacked. And when they were asking him if he used
Based.
the bot, because there were so many
What
of
a
his things, he
Chad.
just said, no, I'm a fast typer. And he
What
stated this,
a
considering
Chad.
that there seems to be so much opposition,
You can't even
I will
hate
not
that.
object to the redirects
He needs, like,
being
one of those, like,
deleted,
Nobel
and I will
Peace
not
Prizes,
attempt
man.
to create more redirects in this vein. But I do think of them as
titted-
valid.
the
But
titted
the
man.
further they looked into Neelix's edits and redirects, the more disturbing it got. So for breast reconstruction, redirects would be booby builder, titty constructor. For the word breast pump, we had titty pumper, pumping of the booby pumping. I mean, just ridiculous words.
That's
Fancy said,
amazing.
if we
No,
delete
give
all
this
these
man a medal.
redirects,
Don't ban
that's
him.
going to be censorship. And that guy was laughed out of the room. But you know what? He did kind of have a valid point. Some of these redirects you could justify. So for the word mammary intercourse, he put booby f***ing, which you could justify, honestly. But one admin came out and said,
You can't even hate
Wikipedia
this. You just joined the stream and all you see is titty constructor. We're watching the guy that actually stopped World War III from happening right now. You're watching history being made.
We are not Urban Dictionary. This other admin said, I especially don't see the value of creating pages with the word like licks boobs, booby feeding, a trip down memory lane.
It's like one of those people in like a D&D campaign that's got like a really like weird kink, like you know, like feet or something, and then they're just trying to like force it down everyone's throats. But the thing is, all he has an interest in is breasts, right? And that's so normal. That's like what like men are meant to be attracted to.
I mean, this is a guy that had been there for 9 years. He was one of the
Like,
top 10
that's so
Wikipedia
normal,
editors. Why
but,
are you
like, his
making these
dedication
booby
for it
edits
is
like a titty
amazing.
mastermind? And all he said
The thing, if it was like feet or something, he would have been caught out in the first 5 seconds. But because it's breast, something so like normal, it took him like 80,000 edits to get spotted. I love
for
that.
creating unusual redirects. When creating them, I did not think the community in general would be against them. Again, I am sorry. So with having no explanation for why this,
honestly, you don't even need to apologize. They need to apologize to you.
So after 6 days of deliberation from the jury, they came to a conclusion that Neelix, guy's got to go. He came in, gave up his admin
doesn't have to go,
and was prevented from ever writing the word booby or titty on Wikipedia.
Why would they get rid of him?
And just to end this story, one of the admins said, "Thank God he never heard of the term jug or rack."
Check Albino's stream. He's pretending to be you. What's he doing? Ah, I hate ads. Yeah, I'm never downloading Audible. You can chill it as much as you like, Amazon. I'm never downloading it. Why does he stop as soon as I tune in? How is he pretending to be me?
All right, hit me if you can.
Oh, because the character's fat. Okay, yeah, right.
Or this would have been.
Why did it take me that long to clock on? What should I watch next? Lamino? Yeah, Lamino's really good actually. Yeah, that's a good shout. I really like Lamino. Flight 370. Yeah, all right, I'll watch that. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Should I sub? Yeah, I'd love your money, please. Is this about the Bermuda Triangle stuff with like disappearances?
Flight controller in Kuala Lumpur says goodnight with no sign that anything should be amiss.
That's so crazy though. But how many planes go missing every year? Hang on. What's the last time a plane went missing? Oh, it was this one. This is the last plane that we know went missing. I thought there were more. It's the last one. It disappeared on 2014. We'll watch the video, but that's insane. That was 8 years ago. Just gone.
Where are we dropping, boys?
They went missing, man. They went missing. Come on. Come on. Just so weird how shit can just drop off the face of the earth like that. You'd think even from like satellite imagery, something would be seen, right?
A review of the data collected by the Malaysian military revealed that moments after contact with Flight 370 was lost, the aircraft had deviated from its scheduled flight path with a subtle turn to the right, followed by a prolonged turn to the left. The aircraft had then flown back towards and across the Malaysian peninsula before turning right near the island of Penang. It maintained this northwesterly heading.
So was it not meant to go this direction at all? It just went like bizarre.
Days, the Strait of Malacca,
that's so weird. Because why would they do that as well? Because usually you'd think that they would turn if there was a problem and they were still in control, they turn back to the original airport, right? But that's not what they're doing. The only thing I could think of is here, like they were taken hostage or something.
Then flown back towards and across the Malaysian peninsula before turning right near the island.
Hijacked? Yeah. I think hijacking as well. Yeah. I think unfortunately, like the outcome with this, it was a hijacking that went wrong for the hijackers, and they just ended up like fucking the plane up, and they just couldn't. They probably wanted to fly somewhere, and the pilot was probably lying to them to an extent, like moving somewhere that they knew wasn't the original destination, but also trying to like buy time, and yeah.
Over the next few weeks, the search area was progressively refined to account for oceanic drift as well as improved estimations of the flight path. But this part of the southern Indian Ocean is so remote it took 6 days just to get there. A new fleet of aircraft and vessels gradually covered more than 4.5 million square kilometers of ocean, but Flight 370 was nowhere to be found.
It would have already sunk by then, I think. I'm not sure how long. I mean, that plane, if it was hijacked, it could have just nosedived.
It was possible the resulting sound had been recorded by underwater listening devices known as hydrophones.
I'm surprised the underwater microphones aren't the same microphones all the YouTubers use, the shore microphone. Because every fucking YouTuber has this exact same microphone.
A group of people were cleaning up a beach in Reunion, a small island to the east of Madagascar, when they stumbled upon this 2-meter-long metallic object covered in barnacles. Aviation experts quickly identified the object as a section of an aircraft wing known as a flaperon.
That plane would have just got annihilated then.
And serial numbers
absolutely annihilated.
Ascertained the flaperon belonged to Flight 370. 18 of these items were identified as either likely, highly likely, or almost certain to have originated from Flight 370, whereas only 3 could be confirmed.
Oh, but that's it then.
11 could not be identified.
If 3 were confirmed, that's it, like done deal.
Found on any of the debris
I thought they would have all just been likely, but the fact, like, I thought, like, maybe some of them would be almost certain, but the fact you confirm 3 of them, then yeah, that's it.
Unless the final resting place of Flight 370 can be located,
so much ground to cover there, man.
It may be impossible to determine exactly why it crashed.
You just need to get like a Subnautica Pro just to go down there. It's got to be hijacking. There's no way. They almost made like a U-turn, right? But then they didn't, and then they kept going.
Apart from the 239 persons on board, Flight 370 carried nearly 11 metric tons of cargo. Among the items listed on the flight manifest was a shipment of lithium-ion batteries, which led some to suspect a fire might have broken out mid-flight.
I thought you couldn't have ion batteries in storage. You know, when you fly, you can't put anything with a lithium battery inside your luggage, like the luggage that goes under the plane. You can't. They always want you to have your batteries, your lithium batteries in your carry-on, because if something happens then, if there's a fire or the battery explodes, they can deal with it, like on the actual plane deck, as opposed to a fire going on underneath the plane that they can't do anything about. No. You can bring lithium batteries on a plane, but it has to be carry-on.
On the less conspiratorial side, the assumption that Flight 370 flew in a straight line and at a constant speed after turning left towards the southern Indian Ocean might simply be incorrect. While a surface search of this area was conducted about a week after the disappearance, the underwater phase never reached this far north. For now, it seems, the vanishing of Flight 370 will remain a mystery.
That is bizarre. Jesus, like, the fact that we live in a world where everything is recorded, everything is documented, everything is filmed. People complain about over surveillance and how we have no privacy, but the fact that a plane can still go completely missing and no one knows anything that happened, that is so weird.